Hey guys, I'm Erik Peterson, and I'm a men's dating and relationship coach for skillofattraction.com. And today's coaching video is called I Don't Want to Have Sex with You. Now, as many of you know, these coaching videos is when one of you guys writes into me, and if I think it's a question that will be beneficial to my viewers and my subscribers, I answer your question in a video. And in this particular email I got from a viewer, he's actually going on a trip with his ex-girlfriend. And she has recently told him that she doesn't want to have sex with him on this trip. So he wrote into me asking me how he should handle this situation and how he should handle the whole trip. It seems to me that he was kind of hoping that maybe he would respark or rekindle the relationship on this trip. He didn't actually say that, but that's the feeling I'm getting. So I'm going to go through his email and see what we could do. But if you guys have any questions, please feel free to send me an email. All you have to do is head over to my website at skillofattraction.com, click on the contact tab, and shoot me a message from there. All I ask is that you keep your questions and messages to me rather short and to the point, really just 1 to 2 paragraphs max. Otherwise, I'm not going to have time to read through them, as I've been getting a lot of emails from you guys. But I will get back to you as soon as I can in either a video response where I keep your personal information private or a written response. But I do have to take care of my paying clients first. So if you're just a little patient, I usually get back to you within a week or so. Though lately I've been getting slammed from emails from you guys, so it may take me a little longer than a week. But if you're just patient, I will get back to you. But if you need to get in touch with me right away, or you want to dive deeper into your situation, all you have to do is, again, head over to my website at skillofattraction.com, click on the coaching tab, and there you'll see I have several options for you to choose from. I offer emergency email coaching that includes a response from me on weekends and holidays. And I also offer bi-weekly and monthly coaching where I will work with you throughout that time period. And additionally, I have 1-hour phone coaching for my U.S. clients. Now, if you're outside the U.S., I will have something for you in the future in terms of phone or Skype coaching, but for right now, email coaching is the way to go. And I will post a link to both my contact page and my coaching page in the description down below. So let's get on to his email. He says, my ex and I were in a long-distance relationship. We are going to a new city that we both have never been. She texted me and tried to emasculate me by telling me that she doesn't want to have sex. This will be the first time we meet since the breakup, and we will be sleeping in the same bed for 4 days. How do I handle the entire trip and what she told me? Since we are no longer dating, what should I pay and not pay for? We will be using Uber to get around and going to clubs and other events around the town. Thanks so much, Coach. Well, my first question is, why on earth are you going on a trip with your ex? I mean, this is something that couples do, or at the very least, something that friends do. And as I'm sure you know, if you watch any of my videos before, you never want to be friends with your ex or do friend activities if you want her back. And this kind of seems like a strange arrangement, unless maybe you guys planned the trip before you broke up, which I could kind of understand a little bit more. Personally, I would have still backed out of it, but it is what it is. Either way, often when women tell you that they're not having sex with you, it's a test. And what this basically translates into is that we're not having sex unless you convince me otherwise. And just so you know, before we get further into this, I just want to make it crystal clear that you never want to force yourself on a woman in any circumstances whatsoever. Just want to make sure that was clear because it's wrong. I do not condone it, and obviously you're going to be getting yourself into a lot of trouble if you do that. But with that in mind, when a woman tells you that she's not having sex with you, you want to have the attitude of, yeah, sure, whatever. And, you know, just have a confident smirk, and obviously this is if you're face to face, but you still want to have that attitude. And if she counters with, no, I'm serious, you just respond with, sure. because you just want to be indifferent with her threats. Like, you're completely unaffected by them. It's just like, yeah, I know what's going to be really happening at the end of the night. And you also want to be completely unattached to having sex with her or not. Again, this is something else you want to be completely indifferent about. Indifferent meaning it would be great if we had sex, but if we don't, it's not that big of a deal. And just having that attitude alone will increase your chances by far of actually sleeping with her. So when you're with her on this trip, you want to keep things between you two just upbeat and flirty. You know, be fun, be playful, be charming. And most importantly, you want to be present in the moment and don't get too deep inside your head overthinking it all. I get so many emails from you guys where you're completely overthinking the situation. And maybe it's because a lot of this is new information to you, so you're trying to figure out exactly where she stands, which is something that you need to do. But if you're overthinking it and just too deep inside your head, you can't be present in the moment. And women actually sense this. They may not sense that you're overthinking things, but they are sensing that something's a little off. It's a little awkward, and you're not really being authentic. So you need to watch out for that. You just want to focus on being in the present moment and just having some fun. So when you're out at the clubs, you definitely want to spend some time with her and flirt with her and dance with her, or, you know, touch her in non-sexual ways, like maybe touch her arm, touch her back, and when you're dancing, dance close with her. However, you also want to be sure to talk to and flirt with other girls, even if it's just for a couple minutes. You don't have to be hitting on them, but say this girl that you're going on the trip with, your ex, she's sitting on one side of you and there's another girl on the other side. You know, you may be talking to your ex, turn to this other girl and say something funny or playful, and just leave it at that. Turn back to your ex. Because if she has any feelings for you at all, and I'm assuming she does at least a little bit, otherwise she wouldn't be going on this trip with you. I mean, this is going to kick in her innate competition anxiety, which will cause her to actually fight for your attention. She doesn't want your attention on other girls. She wants your attention on her. And since you're going to be sharing a bed with her, I mean, there's really nothing wrong with gently escalating the touching and moving things a little closer. You know, start with something really that's non-sexual at all, and, you know, slowly and gently work your way up. And if she asks you to stop, then you stop. Then after that, you just talk to her for a little bit, playfully tease her and just flirt with her, and gently try making a move again a little later. And you just don't want to take things personal if she rejects you, because sometimes no means not yet. Sometimes. But, I mean, like I said before, you never want to force yourself on her. The whole idea is really to set the tone where she won't want to say no. And, I mean, you're going to be visiting a place that you've never been before. You're going to be sharing a bed. And I'm assuming you two have had sex before, so if you play your cards right and just take it easy, there's a really good chance you're going to be having sex with her again. And as far as what you should do, or what you should and shouldn't pay for, well, I mean, you two aren't a couple, so, you know, split the cost. I know that a lot of men feel that anytime they're spending time with a woman that they feel that they should pay. This is part of societal conditioning. And if you're dating her in a relationship, that's one thing. And even then, it's a good idea to have her pay for something once in a while. But since you're not a couple, you have no chivalrous obligations to really pay for anything for her. And other than all that, you really just want to focus on having fun and enjoy your trip no matter what she's doing. You don't want to let her bring your mood down. So you just stick to having fun and try not to read too much into what she's doing or what she's saying. And just, like I was saying in the beginning, just be a little indifferent about everything and just enjoy yourself. And that will increase the likelihood of you two actually sleeping together and maybe even rekindling something. I mean, obviously there's no guarantees, but just stick to having fun and enjoying the moment, and you should be absolutely fine. So if you guys have found this video helpful, or any of my videos helpful, I would really appreciate a thumbs up and for you to share it with any of your friends and family. And I would also really appreciate if you hit the subscribe button down below and tick that little bell symbol next to it so you get real-time notifications of when I upload new videos. And in the description down below, not only will I have a link to both my contact page and my coaching page, but I also have a link to PayPal if you deem this video worthy of a donation. So that's it for this video. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Have a good one. Bye-bye.